Alright, hello and welcome to Brainless Entertainment. I'm Brainless, and welcome back to, I guess this is part 9, I believe, of our last Epoch Necromancer playthrough. And when we left off last time, we were here in the Shattered Valley, in the Ruined Era. And we've got a couple of side quests available to do here. One of them is just kind of to the south of us a little bit here. We're to explore an We're going to enter a time rift and explore what's in there. And then additionally, to the north of us here, there's a door, just a little bit to the north of me here, that will take us towards this lesser refuge that somebody had heard about, somebody back in the council chambers. They want us to go there and check it out and see if there's any records of what happened there. So that's what we're going to be doing in this video. And in the next episode, we'll probably continue eastwards with our main objective. That will probably inevitably take us to the Sanctum Bastille, but that's a ways off. So anyway, I think we're going to head down to this time rift first before we head on up to the last refuge. Yeah, at the time of recording this, it's been, God, I want to say almost a week since the last time that I was able to play. Haven't been feeling too well lately, unfortunately, and just had a lot of other things going on as well. So I'm glad to finally be getting back into this. And I haven't even gotten to spend a whole lot of time thinking about what I want to do build-wise. I think I'm going to stick with just maximizing the number of pets that I can have. And I think I'm going to pick up Sacrifice at some point. And I will probably use Wraiths at some point. I'm curious about Assemble Abomination, but I think I'm going to go with Wraiths and Sacrifice. Of course, that's all a ways off, so time will tell, but that's kind of the way I'm thinking around things. Alternatively, I've been playing around with kind of an elemental or poison, I think poison-based, no, not poison, I'm sorry, bleed-based, but it could be poison-based too, pet build. So, if I recall, I think I can just come down this way. I mean, obviously I can go any way that I want to, but I think the way that I want to go about getting through here is coming down this direction. I've got to try to remember to use my pet attack more. See, I think in the last episode I was still kind of discussing how I think I probably should have an active skill for my personal DPS, but really I think if we go hard enough into getting minion damage, will be perfectly viable without me using an active skill outside of Sacrifice. So I'll still be using Sacrifice, but otherwise we'll be focusing on minion damage. And my plan with Sacrifice is, I think I showed this before, but I want to get blood specters. So every time I sacrifice a minion, if I get this node, there's a chance that I'll summon a blood specter. I can put points into this node to increase it, so the base chance is 15%. And we can get another 15% here to bring us to 30. This also gives the blood specters health leech, which seems like that would be pretty good. So they decay, I believe. I can't see if it says here. Yeah, blood specters have a base of 100 health that decays over time. This will give them more health and more damage. More damage will give them more health leech, because I assume I'm definitely going to get this if I go this route. And this one here makes it so that you will always get a blood specter when you use Sacrifice, but it will cost more mana. So I'm thinking I would probably basically go all in on these nodes down here, including this one. This gives a bleed chance, and it reduces the mana cost by 2. So the base cost is 15. This could bring it down to 5 with 5 points into that, and this would bring it, I guess, back up to 15. Yeah. And also gives them, a damage, health, size, all that good stuff. So I'm thinking that's where we're going to go. But like I said, it's going to be some time getting to that point. I think. I don't know. I haven't progressed too far into the game. I've probably gotten about twice as far as I am into the game now, and that's just kind of a rough estimate. Got a skill point for Skeletal Mage. Yeah, we're definitely going to start going attack cast speed. Gonna max that out. Gonna try to max this out. Yeah, I think my goal with this build is probably going to be to try to maximize the total number of pets that I can get and give them all the damage and attack speed increases that I can. I'm not going to go too much into damage over time based effects for myself or the pets. So I'll probably also go into like critical strike for them, since we won't be relying on damage over time effects. Because in this game, damage over time does not benefit from critical strike. So any points that give you crit or crit multiplier increases the damage of your critical strikes. They're not mutually exclusive, but like they don't really benefit one another. Why am I having this come up? Interesting. Mage helmet. Oh, and I think I need to make another pass on my loot filters. I think that's something I have been meaning to do, but I haven't gotten around to yet. Oh, I got a passive point here too. Whoops. Oh gosh. Oh yeah, I'm definitely gonna go this route too. I want to get all this armor shred here. I think that's going to be a pretty big deal. Now we've unlocked Sacrifice. So the thing I'm a little bit leery of is I don't want to hit my Bone Golem with this. But I'm going to experiment with it. This is going to be my first time ever using it. I've looked at it, but I've definitely never had an opportunity to put it into action. Anyway, I'm going to run all the way back to the west here, so I'll just cut to there. Alright, and here we are back on the west side. That's pretty fast, right? Definitely feel I could benefit from having some move speed increase. Okay, I sacrificed a pet. There was nothing nearby it, so... Okay, it looks like it's not targeting my minions. I'm not going to complain about that. I'm going to have a hard time getting any use out of it, seeing as how things are just like dying. Oh. Didn't even really see what happened there. Alright, I think I am going to go for, yeah, another skeleton here, so... And this will give them some base crit chance for my skeletons, so that'll be good. I'm actually not sure, does it show on here? Okay, yeah, the base critical strike chance for minions is also 5%. Just like for myself. Let me clear out this little island here. Yeah, honestly, I don't think that my minions need me to have an active skill. The main reason I even had this on, because I'm not specialized in it, right, is just so I can do a little bit of pew-pew. I think I have spell damage on my gear somewhere. I'm pretty sure I do. Yeah, some spell damage here, so not a lot, actually. Increased damage over time, that's mostly, I think I mostly have that for the casting speed. Oh, I get +1 to Hungering Souls. Yeah, I don't think I'm getting this bonus to Hungering Souls, though. I think that the +1 to Hungering Souls only counts if I actually have any specialization in it whatsoever. So, the main reason I had that is because I thought I needed it to break, like, environmental objects, barrels and such. I just need to make more use of pet attack. So where is some... Okay, not seeing any things. I don't think there's not a lot of destructible objects here in this little time thing. There's some. There. Yeah, the pets do a great job destroying those things. So that's basically a non-factor. I also felt like I should mention I've been getting away from caffeine lately, sadly. I've been... In the last year or so, I've been suffering from caffeine withdrawal headaches. It's not something I've ever had before, but something I've been going through this past year. So lately I've been staying away from it. This is my first time being caffeine, well, coffee-free, let's say. I have had a couple teas, but caffeine-free mostly for the last week, which is really weird in general, but I am liking not having the headaches. So it could be something else. It might not be the coffee, but my headaches do seem to be going away. They're pretty much non-existent by this point. So I think I can have 6 wraiths. There are wraiths, yeah. I think I can have 6 of them out at a time. Yeah, seems like this is plenty effective as far as builds go. Oh my god! Oh, I thought I was outside of the thing. Well, I guess I'll have to check the video. Well, that's sad. Alright, so my character's not gone forever, unlike most other ARPGs. Playing a hardcore character, when your character dies, they don't just get deleted. But I thought I was well outside of the area I would get attacked by that. Well, I guess we'll pick up back at the beginning of the zone. That's so sad. Alright, let's get back in there. Yeah, no longer hardcore character. Oh, that is a little bit frustrating. Alright, well, we'll just have to try it again. Alright, so I will probably skip past all the clearing and such up to where that little mini boss is. So I will see you when we get back there. Okay, I'm almost back there. I got another point, so pop that in. Yeah, I do need to put points in here so that I can get to that. So I'll probably put my 5 in here, I suppose. Wow, I'm still so disappointed that I got hit by that ability. Oh, got a skill point for the golem here. Yeah, I felt so certain that I was well outside of the area of effect on that. Oh well. What can you do? Gonna have to start all the way over. Kidding. I mean, obviously I'm planning to do several characters over the course of my time here with this game. Depending on how I'm feeling about things once we get kind of towards the end game. I haven't been there yet, so hard to know how I'll feel about it yet. As I do avoid spoilery materials when I'm playing a game. So I like to experience things for myself. Like getting one shot by a boss mechanic that I thought I was standing outside of. What else? That happened on another character. I didn't think that I was like not within range of the ability. I just wasn't paying close attention. Oh, hi. Ooh. Okay, I need to make sure that I'm well outside. Looks like I do have all of my pets up currently. Okay. So that was really pretty easy. I just had to not be standing in the one area where I would certainly die. It doesn't seem... It could be pretty decent just for the ward. Maybe that would have helped me not get nuked the way that I did. Plus it does have extra intelligence. I'd be losing a bit of minion health and damage. I'm going to pick it up. We'll think about it more later. Anyway, that was what we explored this rift, and that was what we were here to do. So we did it. All I needed to do differently was not stand too close to the fire, which should have been really easy. Alright, so this will give me the opportunity to quick travel back to the previous timeline. But I think I'm actually going to go to the council chambers and turn this quest in. Oh, so sad. Alright. Oh, I guess it was this person.
Greetings.
Welcome. Have you found any more signs of rifts in time? For now, I can undo your past decisions if you wish. I did find a rift leading to an ancient forest, and there was a beast there that I fought and killed. After it killed me and took away my hardcore tag. That is fascinating. I wish I could have been there. Sounds beautiful. Hey, maybe you could have kept me alive. Got 2 more idle slots and some gold and some XP. Very, very nice. Very worth. From your description, it seems that you were sent to a time before civilization. Almost like another world entirely. Thank you for telling me of your findings. I'll continue my research. Yeah, thank you. Alright.
Do not dwell on regrets.
Well, I'm going to spend a little bit of time here looking at my idols, since I have... Oh. My god, what was I doing? Okay, I just had the one open slot, but now I have these 2 were added. So yeah, I'm going to spend some time looking at those, maybe clean up the inventory. So we'll be back in a bit. Okay, funnily enough, I don't even have any idols that are particularly great. Like, I'm not going to get any benefit from freeze rate multiplier, and none of my minions are currently doing fire damage, nor am I, so... Actually... No, sacrifice is physical. Yeah, basically there's not really a whole lot here that I'm going to get benefit from. Anyway, we'll just get back to it. So head back over to Shattered Valley, and then we're going to head north. Kind of funny. I have been jumping around and experimenting on different characters, so I'm used to seeing a whole lot more idols available to choose from. Alright. On towards the Lesser Refuge, or Lost Refuge. And we'll get up there and explore that bit. And that is probably where we will end this episode. Then I'll get to some editing and hopefully get the next episode recorded as well. Oh yeah, lots of little poisony things here. I believe there's usually something that can be found over this way. Yeah, chest here. Freezing, yeah. No, don't need that. Yeah, I'm gonna have to check my loot filters. I think I did update my loot filters since the last episode. But I will need to take a peek at them, because it has been a while. If I did change them, it's been a while since I've done that. Yeah, the pets do a pretty good job of breaking the boxes and such. Yeah, I'm still so sad about losing the hardcore tag. And I figured there was a good chance that that would happen. It's because I haven't even been to the end game yet on a character, so I didn't really hope to like make it that far. Certainly not my first time through. I thought I'd do a bit better though. Wow. Even like really tough enemies die pretty darn fast. Not sure exactly what my kind of stat distribution is. I don't know if I need to take this little corner. I think this, yeah, okay. This cave is fairly linear. I think there's only been like one point where I kind of have gotten turned around. Oh yeah, you do occasionally get like spiders that come down behind you on occasion. But the pets are so good at taking care of that stuff, it's kind of hardly requires that much of my attention. Yeah, that was a little spider spawn. Check something. What am I looking for? Okay, that's minion health per second. Okay, yeah, this guy gets health gain on hit. Yeah, and that's why I wanted to get attack speed. And I think I'll buff that up a bit, and also this health and armor. Maybe the threat gen too. That hasn't been an issue yet. So we'll see where we go with that. Hi guys. Alright. Yeah, this cave, if I recall, is not too terribly difficult to navigate. The area around Lost Refuge is a little bit... It's a pretty large area, from what I recall. So it'll probably take a bit to kind of work our way through there. Yeah, most of these things like pretty much get obliterated as soon as they show up. It seems to me that sacrifice favors specters over skeletons. It looks like I did nuke one though. It seems that it has not picked out my golem of all things. So I don't know if that's like coded that way or if it's just been happenstance. That my other less meaningful pets are the ones taking the brunt of the sacrifice. Yeah, pet's definitely doing a good job. I guess it's harder to get a sense of it kind of in the early game, but I definitely was feeling like the pets wouldn't be able to output as much as my own personal spells could. And it's possible that maybe that's still true, but... Alright, one of these areas... Okay, yeah. So I think I passed up this little wing here a few times, and then came back to make sure after getting much farther along to find that it was just a short little thing, and if I'd taken an extra moment to kind of explore that corner, I could have saved myself the return trip. Some decent minion damage on there, tier 2. I might grab that just for the off chance I do decide to shatter it. I believe that the further you get into the game, the more frequently you continue seeing like more and more shard drops. God, is that the weirdest way I could possibly say that? Might be. Yeah, shards become more and more frequent the further you get into the game, I believe. So, I feel like it's not really worth it to spend a rune of shattering this early into the game. I mean, if you got like infinite money, then sure, that's probably not a thing, but skeletal mage stuff. Definitely feeling a need for some increased mana regen. Stun chance. Oh yeah, my minions do stun, I saw that. There again, some more minion damage and cooldown reduction, that could be good. Maybe. Alright. So much damage going out. I want to resist my urge to break everything, but there have been plenty of times where I just saw a ton of crafting shards fly out of like a piece of wood or something. That it's pretty hard for me to ignore that possibility. I think I was reading that there's been some debate about whether or not shards should automatically be picked up. Well, that looks pretty good. Health on kill, poison resist, physical resist. Well, yeah, at the moment it's kind of a mix, I'd say. Yeah, there's been some debate about whether or not crafting shards should just get picked up automatically. I personally am in favor of most things that you would like pretty much always want to pick up just automatically being put into your inventory. Maybe I'll pick that up, but don't think that's going to be super valuable for us. Yeah, inventory management and fiddling around with loot is, over the last several years, quickly been becoming one of the things I like the least about playing video games. MMOs and loot-based games have just kind of like put me off from the kind of tedious act of spending several minutes of your time every like 30 minutes or so sifting through all the crap that you've picked up, not to mention the amount of time that you spend picking crap up. I know it's a bit different in a game like this. Like, getting loot is kind of the thing you're expected to be doing. And that's where you're getting your power from. But I feel like that has really bled over into a lot of games where, like, yeah, I'm spending a bunch of time doing something that I don't care about at all when I'd rather just be doing something fun in the game. Again, ARPGs, a little bit different. Because of the nature of what you're doing in an ARPG. Anyway, that's a whole thing. I'm just going to be ranting if I keep going on about that. Alright, so yeah, this is a rather large area. So it's going to take some time to clear through here. Okay, yeah. I don't really clearly recall the layout of this place, even though it hasn't been that long since the last time I cleared this out. I had to stop and think for a second. Like, do I know where I'm going? I don't know that I do. I didn't even use that. Yeah, less minion damage. Health regen's nice, but yep. Whole lot of things going on all over the place. God, I don't remember this being such a long corridor. Yeah, I think I'm gonna want to go this way. Yeah, I'm not sure like how far I expect to get along into the end game on this character. I was definitely wondering, like, what do I think I should expect as far as like how deeply I will get into the end game on this character. It's like the first one that I'm kind of playing through the game on. I'm sure resistances and all that becomes like the most important thing. I imagine at some point my pets are just going to start getting like obliterated by nearly everything. God, I had to go back for that 4 gold. Couldn't not do it. Alright, I think I'll just continue down this way and then probably loop around and clear out the rest of it before we head back to the cultist camp and wrap things up. Or not cultist camp. Sorry, what is it called? Council chambers. Yeah, it's not too bad. I think I'm definitely planning to lean super heavily onto minion damage though, so not exactly suiting our needs. Wow, that guy definitely got stunned quite a bit. Alright, just gonna kind of poke down this area a bit. Alright, I'm gonna head back over this way. I wasn't sure if these connected or not, so that's why I kept continuing down there. Yeah, we're just about there. This is nearly the Lost Refuge wrapped up. So much destruction, it's hard for me to even follow. Can I click on the chest? There we go. 2 gold! Super worth it. Couple more chests there. Yeah, I'm gonna have to... Where are you guys going? They were running after something. Yeah, it's interesting how the pets just kind of like take off sometimes. They seem to always know if there's something there. Like if they run off, there's a reason. They don't seem to do it just completely willy-nilly. Alright, get a little bit of lore here. An old tome. A large stone table holds an old tome. Open the tome. This record has been established to chronicle the history of Magister Wallace and his exodus to the underground, in the face of a creeping, dark substance. The elders of Wellrun are fools. They have spent so long hiding the nature of the shard from the immortal empire. Yet the second those tyrants are at their weakest, they want to flee into the mountains. Wait, what? Hiding the nature of the shard from the immortal empire. Huh. They want to flee into the mountains. Forget this so-called outcast queen. What we need is a lesser refuge. Oh, really? We found a cave system not far from the city. Inside, darkness is there, along with some weakened immortal scum. I wager that this darkness, this void as we now call it, was born from one of their foul experiments. The fact they die from it now is justice. Now we wait for the void to dissipate, and head back to the surface. Huh. I've read this before, but... the text appears to be in different handwriting. How ironic that my latest testament would be written in the Journal of Wallace. The second those mad void worshippers found us, he offered us to them. Oh, wow. Funny, because they tore him to pieces all the same. His bones are laying in the back in our city. Under how much of that darkness, only Atera knows. For decades we hid here. The Magister insisted we were in no real danger, only for the void to sweep in and end us all. We carved homes from this stone. We've raised children here. We've lived. Wallace was wrong. This place wasn't a lesser refuge. It was our last refuge. Interesting. Well, we'll take that. Oh, a couple more passive points, some experience. Yeah, I do want to get these out of the way. Oh, I had another one from somewhere else? Okay. So 5 will unlock that. So I kind of misplanned things here a little bit, but that's alright. Like, we're pretty much never going to have all the points we need for all the things that we want from this point on. So that's kind of fun. Alright, so we'll clear out that last corner and then we'll head back to the council chambers. And then we'll wrap up this episode. I guess, yeah, we did already clear our way down here just a little bit. I doubt that there's going to be anything particularly awesome to be found along the way here, but for completionist's sake, we're going to clear it out just the same. Ooh. Ah, that didn't really hurt. Yeah, I have a Beastmaster Primalist. I haven't gotten as far on that character as I have here, but it seems pretty fun. It's interesting that the Necromancer pets, for the most part, are not considered companions. Minion damage, fire damage, cooldown. Yeah, whatever, I'll take it. Whereas the Primalist pets are considered companions, and there's things you do to raise your companion limit. It makes me curious, can you get companions as a Necromancer? Because it almost seems odd that there's like a distinction between the two. Like, Necromancer pets are not considered companions, but Primalists are. Like, why have that distinction if there's never like a kind of a conflict between them? Have to get deeper into the game to develop an understanding for that. Yeah, looks like we're just about done. Well, 3 gold. Gotta have it. Yeah, I wish the camera could zoom out just a tiny bit more. Oh, that's a huge chunk of necrotic damage. I'm going to pick that up just for the heck of it. Alright, that's basically that. Ooh, 51 gold. Alright, we'll town portal and we'll go turn that in. And we'll see where we're at. I'm just going to check the time real quickly here. Oh, yeah. Alright, hello.
May I tear a smile upon you?
The Jova the Archivist. Oh, you found the Lesser Refuge. Please, tell me everything you saw. Were there survivors? I see. That is a tragedy, but at least with this tome, we'll be able to preserve their memory. They didn't want to be called the Lesser Refuge. Oh? What did they want to be called? The Refuge? Rat City. I have a feeling... I don't recall reading anything about that. I'm just going to go with the Refuge for now. I wonder if there's, like, actually leads to any funny dialogue. Ah, I see. Well, I will honor their last wish in that case. Alright, goodbye. And some more XP, some more gold.
Farewell.
Does
May
she...
I tear a smile upon you?
Interesting. Weird that she's having
Farewell.
that quest icon above her head. Anyway, I think that's pretty much going to do it for here. When we come back, we'll go once again to Shattered Valley, and then we'll head out eastwards and continue on with the main story. But yeah, that's going to do it for now, so thank you everyone so much for watching, and I hope you'll come back and see us again in... Oh, it's going to be part 10, right? Alright. Well, until then, y'all take care. Alright. Bye.